Okay, our next adventure lies at the Yakima City Hall, and we are going to try to find out when the next time that there is actually going to be a public meeting where citizens can discuss problems within the city government of this town, problems, and see what they all have to say about it. So here we go. We're walking into the side entrance. We are inside the building. We are going to be walking down to the conference room area where they do hold their meetings. And there's something going on right now. So we will remain quiet.
Fine, but if it's not, then could there be applications for adjustments and criteria for adjustments to address them?
I think so. I mean, I've generally discussed the parking situation with Mr. Rathbone prior to the hearing, actually almost a month ago now. And one of the issues that we were looking at is we thought possibly that some of these with the application of landscaping, that the parking may not be compliant then. And they can, if this is, say for example, back on the south side of the building, it's only sufficient for one-way travel. They could give easements from the surrounding budding property owners, or paving the area, or they could continue on out if there's an easement for ingress and egress further outside this back of this piece of property. And they can submit that to us. Certainly, if there's other businesses in here who want to enter into a shared access and parking agreement with them, they can submit those shared access and parking agreements and utilize the existing paved parking area spaces for other businesses to satisfy their parking requirement. And so I didn't want to go and limit them specifically to one course of action or another, but rather give them the opportunity to submit a parking plan that meets the requirements, whether that means that they're going to work with surrounding businesses or warehouses like Mr. Isaacs had mentioned, where these other businesses already allow them, and so they may say, sure, we'll enter into a shared access and parking agreement to allow these people to park on our off hours and everything. Or whether they wanted to pave certain areas of the parking lot or drive entrances to meet the standard.
Okay. So there's a lot of different possibilities and options there. Are you satisfied that the 61 performances make sense in view of the amount of seating that's available? You need more performances if you have less seating to be a viable operation. In fact, if you limited them to 47, it would become financially not viable.
I don't believe the planning division can support a larger amount of
Stepping outside, I'm going to check to see if they have anything posted up out here, which they don't, of any other public meetings that they're going to be having. I guess I'm going to have to wait to be able to talk to a council member regarding the issue that had happened with my husband.
Yeah, I understand that. I believe that our position would be that in general we wouldn't support the larger amount, but given if the hearing examiner feels that the testimony was sufficient to prove that it's